This is Diamond. I put several rides on her in the covered arena, and none of them have been great. She'll walk around and steer, but when I put any kind of pressure on her, she wants to bow up and buck whip me and just have a bad attitude. This is the one that hadn't been ridden in a while, and we're to the point now I got to make something happen. She's either got to straighten up and start working, or I'm going to send her back, because this is time to shift off the pot. See, I'm bumping. She's not bowing her back up, but what she has been doing, she will eventually just kind of hop in place. Gotta move her feet. Come on. Take a step. I'm gonna hold her head around to the point where it gets uncomfortable. I know she knows how to walk. She knows how to behave. She's like this handling her on the ground. When she's getting her way, she's great. But if you get onto her, like leading her out here, I got onto her, and she just gets stiff and gets insulted, they said she was ridden a fair amount when she was younger and hasn't been ridden in a while. All I want is to move your feet. See, now right there, I've got her head to the side. She should have turned to the left, and she didn't. She hung on my hand and she backed up. I don't like that. If she wants to go backwards, that's fine, but we need to go back in a circle in the direction that we're facing. There we go. Walk some more circles again. Walk some more circles again. Got to have. Now she moves her feet, I get a little softer with that left rein, but I'm not totally give it back to her, because she seems like the kind of horse that just kind of throw a temper tantrum about me being on her. Now see how we're kind of wallowing this way, going over towards that horse over there. I'm gonna start kind of giving her a head when we face that way. Move your feet. See if I can start kind of controlling the direction we're going in. Work our way back towards the step. Pull her a little harder there. A little softer here. Pull a little harder here. Get a little softer here. There we go. Now we're starting to get a little bit. See right there, she sniffed and got mad. That had nothing to do with me, and she wanted to complain about that. Every time she stops her feet, I'm going to rubbing this right spur on her. Every time she's moving, I'll get a little softer with that. You notice I'm starting to pick up the right rein so that I can use it a little bit. Again, I'm going to back step again. A little softer here with my hand. Now I'll pull it. I know this horse knows. I can tell by the way she responds when I pick up her hand, when I put leg on her. She just don't want to. Out here in my big arena, a little bit more open, and I felt like I could get a little bit more forward than what I was getting in my covered arena, because my covered arena is so closed in. So I wanted to come out here. County's been working on a culvert there in front of, right on the other side of my covered arena, kind of behind the camera there, all week. So I didn't want to set her up for an excuse for a problem. So I've been just kind of trying to hold what I had in the covered arena. I don't know if the county got done or they just left early today, but oh, get a little bit. I didn't have this good of a walk in the covered arena. Get my hands a little bit better. There we go. Now we're walking better. And the whole thing about her right from the beginning, she's relaxed now. And in the covered arena when I was riding her, she'd go from right relaxed, or I'd ask her to say turn left, and she'd hump her back up and give me just a little buck. Wasn't bad. Just a little temper buck to let me know she didn't want to do that. That's how I know that she knows. If she didn't know how to turn left, her response wouldn't be buck so quick. Now, next time I come around here facing the fence, I'm going to turn around and ask for some right circles. Now, see how we got stuck as soon as I asked her to bend to the right? Starting over again. Got to get some forward. See, right there, she's fussing. And the fussing has nothing to do with my leg. I know this is not stomach ulcers. If it was stomach ulcers, she would pin her ear or fuss every leg touched her. She don't do that. I can actually spur on her pretty hard and she don't do anything. She don't want to go forward. She don't want to do anything. The opposite. If it was stomach ulcers, if her stomach was bothering her, she would let me know her stomach hurt every time I touched her with my sides. She just sulls up. Now we're getting a little bit of right. Let's go back to the left. And we're facing the fence, we'll go back to the right again. There we go. This is a more willing walk than what I was able to get in the covered arena. See right there, as soon as I wanted to change direction, she sold up and stopped again. So if you, in the videos I've talked about in the past, when they stop going, it's the shoulder getting heavy, pushing on my hands. So I use my inside spur to lift the shoulder to get them back balanced to go again. That's not her. That's not what's going on here. She's just stopping because she's wanting to stop, tell me she don't want to go and bow up at me. I think she has done this with somebody at some in the past. It's more like testing me than anything else. Back to the left, that was better. Back to the right. There we go. Back to the left. Now I'm gonna go down the fence a little ways and then come back, see maybe if I can get a trot. Is that all up again? All right, let's do that again. At one point I thought she was gonna trot, so I sat to reward the going forward, and then she just didn't trot. I'm gonna have to push her more into it. There we go, good girl. Just a few steps, we'll go back and do it again. Now she's wanting to stop and look at that horse and ignore me. That's for a trot a little further this time. I'm in. No, we're not stopping. Starting to trot, but she's trying to pull her reins out of my hand. Right there, she's kind of sulling up. Let's go again. Kind of turn her hard a couple times. This is all I don't want to. You see her head come up when we're trotting. That's her trying to take the reins out of my hand. All I have on her is my heavy snaffle bit. Come on. Getting better. Tried to take off with me out to the middle of the arena. Let's go back again. It's a fine line here because I'm out here because there's a place to go. No, I'm trying to get her to go, but at the same time, she's trying to take me out there to get what she wants because work's happening right here. Come on. Taking me out to the middle again. She knows I can turn her into the fencing controller. Gotta give me your head. Truck pulling out right there, and she just ignore me. I'm pulling on her pretty hard here because I'm kicking and nothing's happening. That's where I'm saying, that's how I know go. That's how I know it's not ulcers. Because if it was ulcers and I'm kicking that hard, she'd be bucking me off. Just sulling down on me again. Let's try the other way. Go forward. Can we get any forward? And if this was a young horse that didn't know how to go, didn't know how to steer, I'd say, well, let's pony her, follow another horse. It's not what's going on here. This is an older horse that knows what's being asked of her. You notice when I pull her head here, now I'm rolling my left spur. She's not trying to find an answer. I talk about asking and the horse trying to find an answer. And when the horse tries to find an answer, your reward. She's not trying to find an answer. So she moved, I release. Let's try the other way. Pull her head, right leg, release. Again, release. Now let's go forward. Back forward. Just walk a little bit. Got forward. Let's walk. Reward what we got. And let's see what happens. Really don't want to get her too far away from the fence because she knows she can take advantage of me away from the fence. But let's just walk. Give her a little more space. Let's see what happens. Let's see if she'll keep walking. Starting to settle up. Starting to settle up. I'm trying to steer. She's wanting to go to the right. I'm just trying to go straight. All right, it's time to go back. So I don't know. Verdict's still out on this one. She seems like now right here, look, she relaxed her head. She knows how to steer. As long as we're going where she wants to go, it's there. She knows. That's how I know that she knows. If she's not getting what she wants, she's just sulling up and stopping. And when a horse does that, I mean, you can start kicking harder, beating harder, but it's not going to get you anywhere. She needs to want to go forward. And if she don't want to go forward, if she don't want to cooperate, it's not a very bright future for her. So I'm not ready to give up yet, but I'm kind of frustrated. I'm not real positive about her either. So this is Diamond. I've got a couple more videos. I'll put them a link here somewhere to the YouTube videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.